Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. My name is Taylor. Today I'm going to be talking with you guys on my top 8 morning habits and something that I've been incorporating in my morning routine. This obviously doesn't happen every day. I wish it did, but some days I have to rush out the door. But in the situation that we're currently in, I do have a lot of time on my hands where I can have somewhat of a morning routine. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 8 healthy morning habits, and these are something that I've been incorporating in my own morning routine. Obviously, my morning routine changes sometimes, and I don't do these steps in a particular order sometimes. My morning routine can last 15 minutes, other times it can last close to an hour, depending on the day and depending on how I feel, so it kind of changes up. Obviously, the first thing I want to say is do what works for you and feels right and healthy for you. There's absolutely no point in forcing a routine or a ritual into your life that doesn't feel healthy. So take these tips with that in mind. You don't have to do all of these. It's just some of my recommendations and something that's making me feel good every day. I think having some type of morning routine is really healthy and gets me in a really good mental space. Okay. That's all for now. Let's get started on the video. So the first thing that's kind of difficult to get into a habit is waking up feeling relaxed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm someone, and immediately when I wake up, I'm like broken out in a sweat. I have extreme anxiety, and I literally feel like I wake up in a panic, and that is an awful feeling. So what I've turned to is basically forcing myself to feel relaxed. This means before I even get out of my bed, I have to calm down, take a couple breaths, and I actually just discovered this meditation app. I think it's called Smiling Mind. I'll leave a picture of the icon right here. And I've just been meditating in bed and trying to slow my heart rate down and really relax so I'm not waking up and walking around my house anxious, because that is literally the worst feeling, is waking up anxious because you're overwhelmed already by your day. So my little recommendation in this habit or tip is to relax, try to meditate. I always pray every morning and I do my affirmations. I am religious, so I do pray every morning, but the affirmation piece of it is just telling myself that I will have a good day, I will be healthy, I will have a clear headspace, I will accomplish stuff today. That type of thing just gets you motivated to actually want to get out of bed. And trust me, I've been there, where you just don't want to get out of bed, but this routine and habit really helps. The next one is to wash your face and do your little morning routine on cleansing. I literally just wash my face and then I tone. This just wakes me up and makes me feel a little bit more refreshed, but during this quarantine, I forget to wash my face, and that's gross, and I've noticed it in my skin how that's affected my skin. But getting up and washing your face definitely makes you feel refreshed and ready to take on the day. After I usually do that, I head upstairs and make my breakfast. Almost every day I make myself an egg sandwich for that protein, and obviously to get some type of carbs, because carbs do give you energy. Although carbs give you short-term energy, breakfast is something just to hold me over for like a couple hours until I make something big for lunch. I'll sometimes add berries in there and just have fun with my breakfast instead of just eating a bowl of cereal. Another thing to do is drink water. I love drinking water. It's like something that I'm really proud of. But make sure you drink at least 8 ounces of water. To me, that seems nothing, and I feel like drinking out of a water bottle with a straw really helps, because I've noticed when I put this thing in the dishwasher and I have to use a glass, I don't drink as much water. I literally woke up 2 hours ago and I've already drank this much. I've already almost drank 32 ounces. And you also have to think about how much water you aren't drinking while you're sleeping. Some of us sleep 6 to 9 hours, and the fact that your body is going that long without drinking water is kind of concerning, and you need to rehydrate. My next habit is something that I have to get used to still, and I've been pushing it into my routine, and that is cleaning and tidying up my room. I make my bed every single morning without even thinking about it, but something that I do struggle with is tidying up my area, cleaning off my desk, folding the blankets on my couch. That's just something that I know makes me feel better at the end of the day when I do it, because I'm walking into a clean space and it just makes me feel a little bit more clear-headed. If you're like me, I'm someone who just goes to bed and leaves my room a mess. Like, my couch area where I sit during the day is usually a mess, so I always have to clean up that area. I don't mind cleaning my room, and in the end, when you are picking up and doing certain things around your room, it kind of makes it less to do when you really do a full-blown clean out. Even if you have like a Swiffer or something, Swiffering around your room if you have hardwood, like, it just makes your space feel a lot more refreshed. This next healthy habit is something that I just kind of got into in the past 4 months, 5 months, and that is reading every day. And I usually read at night, but I have been trying to put it in my morning routine, because if I'm too lazy to read at night and all I want to do is watch Real Housewives on TV, then I know that I have to do it in that morning. And to be honest with you, when I read, I feel like I've accomplished something already for the day. Like, in my first hour of getting up, I'm like, okay, I did something today. And I feel like reading has really been helping me out. And my current read is called The One Thing. I got this for Christmas and I just started reading it, and it is actually very addicting. It's really great to have a book like that, because I love finding myself just flipping through the pages and not concentrating on like getting one chapter done. If you guys want to see a separate video on what I've been reading, because this obviously hasn't been the only book that I've been reading, and if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. This next thing I think literally has changed my life, and I've only been doing it for like about a week now, so I can't say that it's necessarily a routine for me, but it's definitely developing into a habit, and that is journaling. This has changed my life. I'm not kidding. When I wake up and just journal and spill out onto the page how I'm feeling, I feel like I just went to a therapy appointment. It's great. I did mention journaling in my last vlog if you guys want to check that out, but this has really been a game changer and made me feel so much more open throughout the day. This one was literally like $9 or $10 on Amazon. I'll leave it in the description below. But journaling in the morning is great, because you can either write about your thoughts that you're having in the current moment, or anxieties that you're having for the day, something you're excited about for the day. You can write about your day yesterday. It really doesn't matter what you write about, it's what you make it. And that's what I love about journaling. My next healthy habit is something that I kind of also just started within the past 2 or 3 months, and that's stretching. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't stretch every morning, but I do stretch every day. But I feel like if you're trying to just fulfill a morning routine, stretching in the morning can really just change the way your body feels. Whether that means watching a 10-minute YouTube video of yoga, something for beginners, stretching for beginners, or just making it up as you go. I really like to stretch out my arms, my shoulders, my legs. I am actually not very flexible at all, so that's why I've been focusing on stretching lately. Obviously, when I was able to go to the gym, I was stretching regularly, and I do have somewhat of a stretching routine. If you guys want to see that, if that's a video that you're interested in, let me know. Obviously, all of our bodies have the ability to move in different ways, and you know what feels right, so you're not going to overdo something. I know what feels right for me, and I kind of just do that for 5 to 10 minutes, and I feel like I can take on the world after. My last healthy habit, this is number 8 on my list. Again, these don't have to go in any particular order, but I feel like this one is really great to have at the end of your routine, and that is planning for your day. This can be really tricky and kind of difficult, because I've been someone who's been trying to go with the flow. If you know me, I have a really hard time going with the flow. I'm someone who literally plans my life, and that's something that I'm trying to let go of, but I feel like on the daily, I've been trying to just focus on the day and taking the day as it is. Especially in the times that we're in, I just need to be very narrow focused on focusing on the day. So that means planning for your day and figuring out what you want to accomplish for the day, what you want to eat. That's something, a really big one that I've been trying to focus on and plan ahead before I get starving and I'm like, what do I eat? And I just end up snacking. That's really bad, and something healthy is to eat something healthy. Thinking through your day could look like a lot of different things. You could jot down a little to-do list, a list of something you want to accomplish. Maybe there's a specific project that you want to focus on. For me, I haven't really been writing a to-do list, except for my schoolwork. Even though I'm almost done with that, I have to write like what assignments I need to get done, but for basically what I've been doing is focusing on one thing that I want to accomplish for the day, one thing that I will accomplish and I will feel productive at the end of the day. And instead of like figuring out, oh my gosh, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, like that's not ever gonna happen in one day, and just taking one day at a time and focusing on that one thing can really help. And that literally has to do with this book. I've already read 6 chapters and I'm like, I get it. Focusing on one thing can really change your mindset and change how you feel at the end of the day. Please let me know if you guys have any healthy morning routine or even healthy daily routine habits that you have. I'm always willing to try new things to see if it makes me feel any better. Obviously, like I said, this routine or habits might not be for you because you're gonna make things your own. You're gonna do what feels right for you. This is just what currently feels right for me, and I've been really enjoying kind of following these habits and living my life. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video and continuing to support my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I hope everyone is staying healthy and positive. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.